See, right now the mythic skin is for Sojourn, and Cassidy got a new mythic weapon. I never really cared for the mythic weapons though, but that's besides the point. For this video, I wanted to pretty much go to one of my, or some of my favorite maps in this game, or just any map in this game, and look around and ramble and get to take in all the details that I normally wouldn't have been able to, because the game is really fast paced and you don't get any time to just look around. So the first map that I was thinking of doing is my favorite map, and that is King's Row. This map has been one of the default maps, or one of the maps that dropped when the game dropped. At least I'm pretty sure. And let's go ahead and start. Every time this map comes up in the map rotation, I vote for it immediately. It's always fun even when you lose. But also for the sake of this video, I'm gonna be Widowmaker. That way I can get a close-up look of everything. As you can see, one of the starting areas is in this empty subway. Omnics stay underground. If you've never played Overwatch before or don't know any of the lore around it, global hacking spree. Hey look, there's Cassidy and Tracer. But background lore of Overwatch is robots were kind of integrated into society, and as you can see, not a lot of people were happy about that. Blood, not circuits, no more omnics, only built to serve. It's kind of like everybody, I guess it's like a racism type thing, or maybe it's like now where it's us versus AI and everybody's like, get rid of AI, like it's taking over people. But anyway, as you saw, I ran all the way down. If you spawn way over there, your team will run all the way this way, because right here is the first capture point. So the defending team has to stay in this area inside the red capture point area, while the attacking enemies spawn over here. They'll spawn in this area. As you can see, they don't let you go in there because it's not your spawn. So when they spawn, they can come out. Usually, if someone goes Widow, they'll be up here right when the game starts, and then they'll have a good vantage point of picking somebody off that is on the point defending. untouched, because, like, why would you be over here? HK023. She just said the spider is hungry. Telephone booths. As you can tell, I think it said in the beginning that we are in the UK. Here's a nice little coffee shop type thing. There's another one of those newspapers. Global hacking spree, I'm assuming, is referencing or referring to another hero by the name of Sombra. Sombra is like the tech hacker computer lady that can also go invisible. I'm not sure who this guy is. But this thing says enter code. And what? Oh. Well, I guess we get enter code. Scenic highway. Not sure I recognize where that is. We have a double-decker bus. Advertisements. Oh, I just got my alt. Widowmaker's alt. When you press Y, as you can see, it'll start counting down. It lets you see anybody, any of the enemy team through the walls. So like if I was standing right here, I could see somebody coming out of that spawn room and they can't see me. So you can like wait for somebody to walk past the bus right here and just eliminate them. It sounds really useful, but people that have been playing a long time, as soon as they hear Widow alt, they just like stop and wait behind a wall for it to be over. So you really, most of the time, you really can't get much done with it unless you catch them off guard. No omnics allowed. But yeah, I've always thought this was one of the best looking maps, just because of the architecture. There's a giant blimp up there. The Meridian Hotel. Oh, this is a shrine to, he was kind of like Mahatma Gandhi, but for robots. His name was Mondada. And actually Widowmaker, the woman that I'm playing as, is the one that killed him right here in King's Row. I forget where. Maybe it was like right here. I think. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the cinematic. But yeah, Widowmaker killed him, and it kind of started like this whole Omnics versus humans type thing in King's Row. And that's some of the lore of this map. So you can see we're still in the attacking enemies spawn. So what they'll do is they'll run down here. Usually the defending enemies will be right here in the streets, or sometimes up there sniping. So they have to make it past these two walls and to the point this way, around that way, or through this little elevator area. If you're playing against against people that are in like a full group. Sometimes this map could be pretty difficult when you are attacking because they'll have people here, there, and here waiting for you. But if you manage to make it, say, down the hardest point, which is right here, and you stay on the first point and you capture it, the enemy team will be pushed back down that way. And then the payload, or like this vehicle that you have to escort all the way back, will come out and it didn't go in this building. This is like the little hotel building, but there's like a flanking spot. Say they're right here and you sneak around. There's like somber or something. You can get behind them right there, or a little bit further back this way, and then you can sneak away and just come back over to your team. So anyway, the payload will come out of here and you have to push it all the way, following the street. There's like a little bookstore. There's the health packs. I do like the attention to details, just randomly hoof and haunch. Seems to be after the people rioted, they left their trash everywhere. This is a second exit if you are on the defending team from the subway. You can also come out this way. Not many people do, at least I've noticed that when I play. Here's a little bar. Looks like the blue, whoever was blue in darts was whooping red. I'm actually not that great with Widow. Since the game is so fast-paced, it's like hard for me to concentrate sometimes. And then I always end up dying by like a Sombra or just a Tracer pulling up on me. Eberl and Sons. But yeah, so at this point the payload would be coming down the street. And you'd be pushing. You want the payload to hit or to stop in front of that barrier, because then that means you got to the second capture point. And once you get to the second capture point, so the payload will come and it'll stop right here. This wall will go down and the enemy team will be pushed back even further. And once you get that capture point, a new spawn will open and it'll be this garage. So you'll start spawning from here now instead of the subway that was over there. That way you're closer to the payload and get there faster. So this will still be open, but no point in going back in there. So then, once this wall goes down, you'll start pushing the payload. Again, following the street, and the enemy team will be, they can attack from here, up there, sometimes up there, if there's a Widow or Hanzo. This doesn't lead anywhere, it's kind of it just are sniping, they'll come up here and try and get people that come out of that door or up there for easy kills. But this part of the map, I'm not sure what the official name of it is. It's just like, I don't know what to call it, but this is the final capture point. So if you succeed in pushing the payload all the way this way, if you're playing against a good team, sometimes it'll be mega infuriating because the payload will be right here and their team is doing their hardest to keep you off the payload, so sometimes you'll fall off the map. Or, you just keep dying right here. But if you're successful, you'll push the payload right into this yellow circle, and then you win the game. If you're playing on quick play, normally I play a lot of mystery heroes actually, because I just like to get to play every hero in the game. With mystery heroes, you're that hero until you die, and then it swaps to a random hero, which I really like because it keeps things fresh. And the more random it is, it's the more fun it is for me. But yeah, there's a big health pack. Everybody is always fighting for this health pack. As you can see, you can come back over here. Back here, there's not much little details. It's sort of just a giant engine room. You can see in the abyss just a bunch of electrical stuff. Metal on metal. Equal rights for Omnics. Up here is kind of like a little sniping point if the payload is still here. This leads back to the hotel in the first part of the game. Another scenic view. I'm not sure where that could be. In the game. Oh, there goes a blimp. But yeah, this is one of my favorite maps in this game. And every time it comes on, I always vote for it. Some people, though, have been saying that they're getting tired of it, but not me. I could play this map 10 times in a row, and then play another 10, and another 10. So yeah, this is King's Row. And obviously if you're part of the defending team, you do not want them to take this first point. A lot of the times people will win the game just because the attacking team weren't able to make it and stay on the point, because they're getting hit from all sides. There's a statue of Montada. I don't know if you can go up on his head. Let me see. Oh no, you just fall back down. Really cool statue. You can also come up here. This is like a little secret way that I don't see many people use either. A lot of the times they'll be up there as an Ashe, a Hanzo, or a Widow. A lot of the details in the paintings are really nice. Here's another one. Oh, this is the one we saw last time. There's also stairs this way to get up to this vantage point and a health pack. But yeah, that's pretty much all I planned to do was explain what's going on in King's Row. Maybe I'll upload some gameplay video and just kind of ramble over it. I like rambling. It's therapeutic. Playing this game most of the time is the opposite of therapeutic. So that would be interesting to see how that would unfold. No one can hide from my sight. You can kind of see the attacking enemies' spawn room. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I've been wanting to get back into uploading just random videos. It's a fun outlet still to upload YouTube videos